Hello, welcome back. Jess Flicks with Jesse. Once again, back with some more Ghost, of course. I can't resist, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm trying to throw some other stuff in here in the mix as well. If you're watching this, you're probably mostly watching my Ghost reactions anyway, so cool. You know, we're on the same page. I just did, well, not just, most recently did Square Hammer, which, kick ass. Very cool song. You guys were right. You guys have been right about everything. I have not been disappointed with anything I've seen from Ghost so far. And it was very hard to pick out of all the, I've gotten really good comments and suggestions to check out. And believe me, I'm making a list. So it's like, man, I had to kind of go back a little bit to some of the earlier Ghost videos, and I wanted to kind of pick from that to, you know, be fair, I guess, in what I was doing. So you already seen the title of the video. You know what I'm doing. Again, I do this weird build-up thing, like you don't know what I'm going to have to throw down. We're doing Rats. Definitely down to check this out. I'm excited. I, again, have not been disappointed at all by Ghost. I've actually been, I just keep digging them more and more. The every song I do, I'm like, yes, you know, this is awesome. So anyway, I've ranted a little too long. I apologize. Let's go ahead and get ourselves in to I'm going to pause there because it skipped just now, so I can take it back and we'll get past the skip. And I've been looking for an opportunity to pause anyway. Yeah, it's cool. This, man, what is this? This reminds me, I do this every Ghost video I do, and it's like I try to remember, like, place what it reminds me of. And I mean, maybe that's kind of fucked up. But I feel like Ghost is like, it's that amalgam of just stuff we grew up with, man. Like, there's so much there that, like, sounds familiar, and I mean that in a good way. I'm not saying like I don't mean like they're ripping anything off. I don't mean anything like that. I just mean it's like this. It's just there. It's in it. It's in its DNA. Like we grew up listening to the same stuff, kind of vibe, right? And they nailed like the feel of it. So like not necessarily. I mean, some of the sounds for sure, of course, but that's not what I'm saying. Like they're ripping off riffs or something. I mean, what I mean is that like it just feels like something I've heard before. And I don't, and again, like I said, not like it's being ripped off, just we're going back to a time like this album could have been released, you know, and this could have been the 80s. This could have been like some Judas Priest or something. It could have been 90s. This could have been, you know, I don't want to say like a wrong name. I'm just want to spit out names and the rest are like, that sounds nothing like them. That's not what I mean, but it feels at home with that. So, sorry, kind of tangent city is what I do. Dig his mask again. So I have done a little bit of reading on what you guys have told me. That like, especially with Tobias, it's not like face paint. It's an actual prosthetic or a mask, but it's creepy. It's awesome. It's appropriate, you know, and it's something different in this one. And I don't know what incarnation this is. Am I saying that right? I'm still learning. Very Vincent Price looking, you know. That's what it kind of reminds me of, I guess. Maybe it's just a pencil mustache, but yeah, it's cool, man. It's cool. It's creepy. It's Ghost, and it's just. And then we got to the first part where he said rats, you know, and then they kind of went right into the next verse. And the second time, which I just love how they do this, they did it again, but they started adding the harmonies in. It builds so much, and that's what I just really dig that about Ghost, I guess. I've noticed that a bit in a lot of what they do. Very well put together music. Like, they know what they're doing. You know, people can crap on like catchy songs, like, oh, it's just the catchy. It's like, that's not easy to pull off. You know, I mean, if it was, everybody would do it, right? That's the point. But everything I've heard is like a complete earworm, and I love it. I sing this stuff all the time. I'll be out mowing the yard. I got my minimal Ghost playlist playing, but I'm rocking out, and I enjoy the shit out of it. So anyway, we'll take it back a couple, 10 seconds. Maybe we'll get past that skip, get into the rest of the song. We're not even halfway through. I apologize. I just had to get it in where I could because I'll forget that I'm recording a video. Right on.
This devastation left your cities to be burned, never to return, never to return.
Sorry, I got to pause again real quick. I know we just started up again. I just had to say something I forgot. Loving the dancing. I'm assuming it's maybe Tobias used a double. I don't know. I want in my head to believe that Tobias was doing all this dancing, but I thought that was cool. I like that. I've heard he's got some moves though, so for what it's worth, that's cool. And since we're paused, I'm going to real quickly mention their guitar solos are really cool too. And again, they're also very like, is it a thing to say that a guitar solo is retro or throwback? Because it just fits the whole vibe they put out. And I love it. I love it to death. So anyway, sorry, just had to pause while I had it in my head because I will forget. We'll go back. My bad. Back to Rats. So, word, that was cool. Before it leaves my mind, was that a harpsichord at the end? I'm not a musician by any means, but like that little progression that came in before it got heavy at the very end there. Was that a harpsichord? That was really cool sounding. I dug it. It really fit everything. Got some Thriller vibes in the video, right? I mean, a little bit at least. You got the creepy people dancing. You know, I dug it. I dug the hell out of it. That was cool, man. That's definitely, again, it's going into the mix of stuff I just listen to every day. Man, I haven't been let down yet. I can't wait to get to more. I am going to do more very soon. Man, I want to tell you what I'm doing next, but I don't want to put my foot in my mouth and regret it later. I got a couple more coming up really quick, though. Yeah, it's cool, man. They're just, I don't know. Their riffs are great. The chorus is great. The harmonies are great. It's the themes are great. The videos are cool as hell. I mean, if I haven't made it clear I like Ghost so far, I guess maybe I'm failing, but yeah, I want to keep going. I want to keep getting impressed. What did I start with? It was Hunter's Moon was my first video, and it was, you know, that was cool. And just since then, it's just snowballed, and it keeps getting better and better. So thank you all so much. Thank you for hanging out, watching me learn something new, watching me see a new Ghost song, new Ghost video. Thank you for all the recommendations. I do appreciate that. Also, the insight. I'm trying to get there. It's a lot to take in, man, the whole lore and stuff, but I'm kind of getting it, I think. Fill me in, whatever this incarnation is, because obviously it's different. This was 5 years ago, I believe. So fill me in where I'm at currently in the lore with this one. And yeah, I just appreciate you guys hanging out. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. Please hit the like button, the notification bell. You'll find out when I get something new up. Please make comments, recommendations, all that stuff. Let me know what's up, guys. I do read them all, so I do appreciate it. And yeah, until next time, take care.